Hi everyone, this is Rudy again, here for my dopamine, dopamine detox talk, and hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing okay during the COVID crisis right now going on. It's been a completely different type of experience for all of us, I'm sure, but we're hanging in there, and I think we'll all make it through. Uh, Prayers to the people that are going through heavier circumstances than us, but with God, all things are possible. So I think with the survival rate being the state that it is, I think that we'll make it out okay, and I hope for the best for everyone involved. Going into the first point that I want to talk about, maybe I should preface this a little bit. Dopamine detox, as I've learned about online, is basically what it sounds like. You detoxify your body, you detoxify everything about your life that has to do with dopamine. I'm not going to go into the science, this isn't one of those videos, but essentially, what you want to do is take away all the distractions in your life, everything that separates yourself from your goals. I'm sure all of us have goals. I'm sure that we're all lacking or procrastinating in our endeavors, and that we have a lot of things that we have yet to do, but we just, for some reason or other, we can't do them. Dopamine might be one of the reasons why we just are stuck. And I wanted to chart or to document what I personally, since I'm such a dopamine addict, I'm such a dopamine uh, enthusiast, that I wanted to document what happens exactly. So this is day one. This is day one of the dopamine dopamine detox. I wanted to document exactly what happens every single day, and uh, what the changes are. What I'm going to do, so point number one is that I'm trying it out. I'm trying this out because, the purpose behind all this is that I have an addiction to social media, and in particular Facebook. And I've already deleted the app from my phone. I've already deleted all the apps incidentally from my phone, which distract me from living my best life. And I've also deleted all the apps that I haven't been using. So I would go ahead right now, if you have the opportunity, to delete all the social media apps from your phone. Keep Messenger if you have Messenger. Keep texting. Keep FaceTime. Those types of uh, excuse me. Those types of apps that still keep you directly in contact with people and with your loved ones and with your etc. I would delete them all right now. The apps that have no purpose and that distract you completely, completely sidetrack you from what you want to do in life. So I'm trying this out because I've had a pretty difficult time with, for example, doing physical therapy in order to cure myself. A long time ago, I had a lot of sports that I was involved with. I got injured, and now it so happens that I have to do physical therapy on a daily basis in order to get better. And the sidetrack from that, just the whole distraction from that, has been social media. And so hopefully, this is the same. This is the same for every other goal in life that I have. Social media keeps popping up as something that distracts completely from from my goals and from my endeavors and from everything that I want to do in life. So, what I'm doing, I I wrote down a small outline that says everything that I'm gonna talk about, but I don't understand my second point. Outline of what I'm doing it. I should probably say what I'm doing it for. Okay, so the reason I'm doing it is so that I could get back on track in life. The reason I'm doing it is so that I could be a better person. The reason I'm making this video is so that you can be a better person, especially during this COVID pandemic. Lots of people. I mean, it's almost 5 a.m. here. I've been up since 4 a.m. I wake up at either 4 or 5 a.m. every day, and lots and lots of people are just not able to cope with what's going on right now. They're just completely lethargic about things, and they just procrastinate, essentially. They leave things for the last moment, and they neglect their purpose, and they neglect their duties, and it's just not good overall for your mental health and well-being, and just overall uh, holistic approach to life. So the reason I'm doing it like me personally, is so that I could, well, I said that already. So the reason I'm doing it is so that I could feel and be better, you know. One tip that I have is that you should write everything down. Write the whole, write down your routine, write down everything that you're doing every day, whether you stick to it, whether you don't. Write down all your goals, write down the small goals, write down the big goals, write down the short-term and long-term goals, and you want to write down everything either in a journal, because you're going to try to isolate yourself completely from the internet. I know this is a little counterproductive, being that this is on YouTube, but I was told that as long as I don't go on social media, I am gonna be okay. YouTube isn't one of my addictions. I just go on here to look at self motivation and self help videos, and I don't really have a problem with it. And I mean, right now I'm just making a video for it. So write everything down. I would recommend that you write everything down on paper. Use a pen or pencil, and you want to have a journal to document everything that's going on. I'm going to have a journal, and I'm going to just begin to annotate everything that's changing in my life. I mean, it's barely day one of the detox, but I've already, on my Kindle, I've looked for a detox, virtual detox book. I found one on Facebook in particular, and it's been pretty awesome. I haven't gone on Facebook so far today. I've been up for about an hour, and I've only been on the types of apps that you can communicate with people. And I mean, everyone's sleeping right now, so there's no way for me to get distracted, essentially. But there's always going to be a way where you can bring up excuses into the problem or into the situation. And so try not to have excuses in the first place. My next point is, you want to be able to talk to everyone as much as possible. For those of you that might have some sort of trouble speaking with people, I can make another video for that. But for the most part, if you don't have any trouble speaking to people, and you have fluidity in your speech and your vocalizations, then I would recommend you keep in touch with everyone that is in your vicinity, everyone that you have been in contact with. I mean, I recommended you keep Facebook Messenger, in order to communicate with people, but tell people and communicate, you know, that you are, excuse me, excuse me, that's my 5 a.m. timer, right on time. You want to communicate with people as much as possible in terms of telling them what you're doing, and you want, at least one person out of all those people. I've been looking at these dopamine detox videos, and they recommend a group of people. At least one video that I watched recommended a group of people to hold you accountable. Not accountable, but accountable for carrying out your responsibilities and carrying out everything that you need to do in your life. COVID is going to be around for at least another month. I mean, the president has issued an order that we might not see the rest of May on lockdown, which is in some ways good and in some ways bad. But we have all this time. We have at least half a month, and we don't really have a good excuse in order to not carry out or to not do what our lives call us to do, which is to better ourselves and to just finish, or at least strive for our goals and our purpose in life. So you do want an accountability partner. I have one or two accountability partners for different things, but you do want at least one for every type of what's the word here? You want an accountability partner for every type of goal that you have. And so that's my advice. 12 minutes long, but I got to the end, thankfully. Hopefully you're all doing well. You're all following governmental regulations, and you're all just keeping okay, keeping sane, keeping worry-free with COVID. If you guys want, I could make another video related to COVID regarding coping mechanisms and ways that I personally have been able to deal with this crisis and have kept my head on my shoulders intact. I know not a lot of people have been able to do that, but anyway, I'll keep you guys updated on the dopamine detox. Today's the first day and I feel good, and I don't feel the need to go on any social media websites. I don't feel the need to, I definitely want to talk to people. I definitely want to talk to people on a face-to-face personal basis. That's not possible right now, so I gotta make the best of it. And so, dopamine detox during COVID-19 is an interesting way to just start out your day and start out your whole life. So thank you all for listening. I'll see you guys on the next installment. Have a great Thursday, and have a great rest of your week. Thank you.